So, among other things, I figured I could use a saddle. I got a saddle on the second fish. I got what I wanted off the second fish. It's less than a 1% chance on an unenchanted fishing rod to get a saddle, a treasure item, and I got it. I was very lucky. But also, I feel like you get ultimately can get so many saddles that, yeah, I definitely was in the market for fishing my own saddle instead of buying, especially since I am completely out of diamonds still. I need to do something about that. Welcome and thank you for joining me today. We are up here in my expanded hidey hole of a base. Oop. And I basically am surrounding myself with right clickable stuff, making it hard to eat unless I look up or down apparently. But yeah, this is basically fairly secure. Uh Definitely phantom proof. So if someone wants to sleep the night away and I'm just chilling, and of course it's going to start raining. Okay. But yes. So we've got our pigs, our crops. I've wrangled up some cow and some sheep. Also, we have some trader llamas out there. I should probably grab them and put them in the pen, possibly over here with the skeletal horses, because we had a thunderstorm and I had uh, a skeleton trap spawn. I triggered it, ran away, and then from a distance took them on one by one, for the most part not being seen. What ended up happening is I managed to kill all the skeletons and keep all of the horses. Yeah, there's a lot of pigs in there. I should probably consider putting a roof over this so that a lightning strike doesn't turn them into zombie pigmen. Doesn't kill these. Doesn't kill those. Yeah, a roof over some stuff. Got some dogs there. 3, actually. I don't have a name for them yet, so any suggestions I would gladly appreciate. But also, and for the main purpose of this episode, we have this pen. You'll notice it's empty. I am going to bring some villagers over here, and then I think down a few blocks lower, we're going to set up a villager breeder, possibly way out here where it is about as low as it gets, primarily because of the height. I want to put a roof. It'll give me more room, and you have to put a roof so many blocks above. And I was thinking, we'll just make that roof at about the same height that we're going to build for all of the rest of this area, which feels like... Okay, it feels like this is a common level, and I want to leave room to build above, so we need to go, I'd say, if we built the entirety of the city at a height of 80, we'll have to trim some of that back, as well as a tiny bit of this. That's going to have to end up eventually going, but yeah, I think this height, well, yeah, this height right here would be a good spot, and it's where I would put the roof because I would end up wanting to get rid of that so that I could actually see the city from below as well as from above. Because the sewer's not going to be 100%. I need to have kind of a basic layout idea as well as for all sorts of different piping things. So any roof I build is going to be at this height. I think I should go ahead and actually take care of some of that. And then after that, there's a couple of things that need to be done in order to get to the villager breeder. First, we need to get a couple of villagers over here. Just 2, that's all we need. Second, we need glass. Because it's the best thing to use, that you don't have to really torch up a whole bunch and you can keep things from spawning. And I've got an idea for the villager farm design that we're going to use. So I think I'm going to start off by putting a shelter over the pigs, the crops, just because the cows and sheep, I guess the horses, I don't know if they need one or not. I guess it couldn't hurt. We'll throw one over that and then kind of build one up over where we're putting the breeder. So we're going to get all of that done, and I'm going to see y'all over at the mining desert. We're not quite at the mining desert, but this is basically the quickest and closest place that it is set up to be. I've already laid down a few torches for the path as well as marked where to put the portal, because we're going to hop into the mining desert from this side real quick, and then we will fix the portal on the other side to also be like a 3x3 portal. Of course, I did completely forget to bring any slabs. Gonna run and do that real quick, and hope that in this quick run, a gas doesn't spawn behind me. Okay, nothing spawns. Good. That was kind of the one risk that something might spawn here. So now we go, that's 3. 1, 2, 3, top. 1, 2, 3, top. And just build across. Slab it. And light it. And this is the mining desert. I think we're the first ones here. Okay. It does look that way. And wow, massive desert. Just doing a quick look around for anything of interest. So in this direction, we can see the what you call it, the savanna. So not much further this way, and we would end up seeing ocean, I believe. Yeah, there's the ocean. I think. Or it's a river. It's one or the other. And then we've got a little bit up that way and a little bit down that way. So, yeah, this is the mining desert. And how accurate to the coordinates? Let's see. So, it would have it put the portal up there when this would have also been a viable location. Oh, look at that. I think actually this is more central. It's also lower because we know that we're going to end up kind of digging things down. Yeah, of course. Okay, I've got to just throw a torch or two down here. And then it really enters cave territory. And it looks like it also exits cave territory here, as well as has a little bit more that goes that way. Interesting. Okay, I'm not here to explore the cave. I'm here to mine up some sand and probably some sandstone because I can convert that back into sand. So I'm going to do that because I'm going to definitely need some glass. But I'm also thinking, yeah, I'm the only one on right now, so squid will spawn in any river nearby like crazy. I just heard a rabbit die, I think. That squeak was either a bat or a rabbit, and I'm pretty sure it was a rabbit. Okay, so I'm going to actually move the portal and set it up down here. And then I'm going to get to digging. So we'll meet y'all back at the base. Actually, there's something else I need to show y'all. So I will meet y'all back at the other location after I get done with this off camera. So if you'll recall, I was talking last time about how I did not like the appearance of the back corner of this. Let me just check for creepers. Okay, so I did something about it. I fixed it, and I think that looks a lot better. I mean, significantly better than it did. It's not that weird up and then barely going down. It's actually very nicely shaped. So, yeah, before the episode even went up, I made that change. Because I just really didn't like the way the initial thing looked. I don't remember if I indicated my mailbox or not in the last episode, but yes, I have a mailbox. And it blends in fairly well. It's not one-to-one, but it does still serve essentially the purpose it needs to. And then, of course, nothing else in here has changed. So, yeah, I just wanted to swing by and showcase all of this. And as well as that, I did need to come to Spawn Town so that I could mark the route for the new mining desert portal, of which I will showcase here in just 1 second. As soon as I can hop through this portal. I really should work on sugarcane and gunpowder so I can have rockets for my elytra so I don't have to walk around so much. But we pop out here and signs are popping up everywhere leading to different people's places. I've updated mine so it's pointing for my base and the mining desert. The annoying thing is I can't get it at the exact angle I want. It's either at this angle or at this angle, but never at this angle in between. So I have to live with what I've got. I've also updated the signs further out here, and I definitely need to get some form of horse transportation going in the nether for myself. Because running back and forth and back and forth and back and forth does get kind of old. But here we are at the portal. I'm gonna end up having several portals, I'm sure. So I'm going to end up claiming about this area that my cursor's highlighting. That should correspond to the overworld base area I've got. And then continuing on, the mining desert. That points back to spawn if you're coming from the mining desert. And if you're hopping out of my portal and you want to know which way to go to get to the different places, I've got the signs posted. They're posted at such an angle that they point as accurately as possible to the correct destination and then just follow the torches. So I'm trying to at least let something be intuitive. Also, it's very soon it'll be time to take this dirt down. I have a sheep that I think I might want to try and get in the sheep pen. And I think that's all the animals even remotely close to this. Though I guess if it wanders in the nether, it's no big deal. What else? What else? Well, actually, that's probably about it. So I need to set up so that we can get the villagers migrated and build the breeding thing, the villager breeder. Also, I should probably start breeding up the cows and the sheep to get more numbers, especially in the cows so that I can get leather, and I'll probably end up migrating away from pork. Also, not sure what I'm going to put in this pen. I'm sure I could fit something. Worst case, I guess, would be chickens, but don't really need that. I could just let the pigs go from there into here and then put chickens in that one. Oh, wait. Now I remember what I was going to put in here. Duh. This is where I put my villagers. Either post-breeding or when I first move them here. So, yeah, they'll end up here. And I'll probably set up a workstation so that I can start trading with them. And I will probably have to set up the workstations in the ground so that they aren't able to escape over the fence. Like I can. But they shouldn't be able to. So yeah, their workstations will go in the ground. And I'll probably put a bubble vader kind of in the middle-ish so they can just pop up and join the work population, transport them underground once they grow up. But once again, that's what this area over here is going to be for, which means I'm actually going to need a lot more of something to mark the ceiling out with. And especially because of the way I have to build it. Yeah, it definitely needs to go as low as possible so I have as much clearance to avoid lightning strikes hitting the villagers. Because the last thing I want is for my villagers to turn to witches. So yes, plenty to do, and I need to get things set up so that I can begin doing.
So, as it turns out, I did not notice this until editing, that the volume of this clip section is apparently completely blank. So, I'm doing post-commentary recording as I edit, and I'm going to go ahead and point out that, yes, that time-lapse did include building 2 of those, one here and one on my island base. I'm going to also admit right now that it has been, let's see, I recorded these clips in late 2020, and it is now mid-2022. Yeah, so I got busy with work and school, and I'm kind of done with school for the semester, but coming up on school for, coming up on when I should be working a summer job. I just need to get that summer job. So in the meantime, I actually have time to finally get around to this, and I'm going to try and make this part of my daily thing, even when I get busy with work and back into school. So I do not remember exactly what's going on. I kind of peeked ahead in the clips, and it looks like I am going to go get the villagers. So I'm probably... I misplaced a block there, apparently. I'm probably going to show you... Yeah, I think I'm going to show you the village, and then I will just manually cut the clip so that I'm not trying to talk for the entire duration of this, especially as the episode has gotten late, and at least I get to get out the little bit of information that I have been wanting to get out about the whole situation at hand. That portal over there is Dwea's. She set up nearby, like pretty much adjacent to my area, and yeah, there was definitely discussion and confirmation about that. And in fact, next episode is going to be some dragon fights, and then following that is going to be the first video recorded in 2022, hopefully, because I have not recorded it yet. My plan is not to actually record it just yet, but to get these videos edited so that I can record a video, edit the video, upload the video, and not be so behind on everything. But also, there's some good clips coming up in the next episode. It's gonna start with a banger. This portal over here leads directly to that village that's adjacent to my area. It's basically any villager still over here is free for anyone to take, but no one other than Dway is really close by, and she's got her own area with villagers elsewhere. So yeah, I guess these villagers are basically mine, but I don't even need to use them. In fact, wait till you see how much I've gotten done in the interim, because just because I haven't been recording doesn't mean I haven't been playing. It is totally a different thing to give post commentary than live commentary. So this village right here, what I'm going to end up doing is minecarting some villagers over into the portal, trap them inside, then send them off over to the other portal, get them to go through, get them to... I think I just get them straight to where they need to go into the farm. Because the version difference... this is something else. At this point of all of this, the SMB 3, which we're on now, is 1 or 2 versions ahead of SMB 2. So I just built the villager breeder in anticipation, but I'll get into more details when I actually get into a live video, which is actually going to have to be a little bit toury, because so much stuff has been done in the years since, and it's been streamed quite a bit. So I stream on twitch.tv/SBGamer13, and if the videos are a little hiccupy, you can probably catch something going on in the stream if I'm streaming to this. Anyway, yeah, I think I need to go back for some stuff, but you get the idea for how I'm going to get the villagers over. We're going to actually go ahead and cut here, and then kind of skip ahead to see what else is going on. And I don't even remember how I do my outros. I'm gonna have to look at an old video, because this clip here that had the audio just not record, probably because I didn't unmute the mic, which is also, by the way, I don't know if you can tell, but that's been upgraded. I have a proper standing mic instead of a headset, so I don't know how I'm gonna sound on the video with these changes. I mean, it's going to be in the same video that the changes happen, and then in the next video, it's going to, I think, be the same thing, recorded with the headset mic for the first bit, but then I'm going to spoil it. We have done another dragon fight that I'm just going to put in the same video, because it's a dragon fight episode anyway, that is basically going to boil down to my new mic. So that episode will also have a change in the mic quality. So I guess see if you can figure out which clips are from what when it comes to that, particularly with the intro clip that we're going to have going. So yeah, I'm definitely rambling. I'm just going to stop talking, and we'll just kind of cut from here, and I'll pop back in with commentary when appropriate, or to close out the video. Okay, so I've gotten all the rails, the villagers are in. I'm basically making sure everything's going to work, setting up for the on-off, which I apparently don't think I've done. No, I have. I just don't have the best access. I have to be up here to have access to the switch to turn the thing on or off. So what I'm basically going to end up doing is turning it on. I end up making so many villagers that I've had to have it off for most of the time, because I haven't gotten that. I've been busy. I haven't gotten exactly everything I want to get done villager wise. I need to build still their permanent residence so that I have a better place. But that X you saw there, that's from a mod. It's basically a light mod, which is meant to essentially, yeah, I'm basically going to be making a little platform here to get to the switch, and I don't want lightning to hit those villagers in this rare instance. So I'm extending the roof a bit. But anyway, at this point, I've started adding a couple of light mods. And I say at this point because I ended up like, this is a light overlay mod at this point. I might have started using sodium. I'm not sure. At this point, I use sodium, lithium, phosphor. I use light overlay, but I actually don't even use that primarily. What I end up using more than light overlay is mini HUD for quite a few things. Lightmatica, that one is, I actually used that in the time lapse to build this thing. So Lightmatica is one that I have been using, but I had not really started pulling in other sorts of mods as much until now, and so it's quite a bit. Oh yes, that works, and then we can shut the farm off. That villager can grow up. So yeah, basically we got this working, and wait till you see the villagers I've got, all the stuff I've done. That'll be coming up, not in the next episode, but that is my plan for the episode after, at which point I will explain how I'll be doing episodes going forward. But for now, we've essentially been having this this episode is definitely getting a bit long, so I definitely want to go ahead and trim it. Well, I've already trimmed it, so definitely want to go ahead and wrap it up. We'll be back with the dragon fight, and then we'll be back to actually relatively live recorded videos instead of videos from a couple of years ago. Sorry about the absence there, but yeah, this has definitely been a blast, thank y'all for watching, and I don't remember my outro. Bye.